This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hello everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today's a very, very special day, special occasion, and special video. Today, as I'm filming now, is the 5th of May of 2021. It is the 100th birthday of Chanel No. 5. So for the occasion, I will be unboxing and reviewing a very rare iteration of the pure perfume of Chanel No. 5. This is the Grand Extrait of Chanel No. 5 in its, well, back in the day, they didn't write sizes in terms of fluid ounces or milliliters. They would just call them Grand Extrait, Petit Extrait, Médian Extrait. So this translates to 116/120 milliliter. It's a huge bottle. And I purchased this last year, but I kept it sealed for this special occasion because 100 birthdays is only once in a lifetime. And I thought there's no better time to unbox this and review it with you guys and see how this bottle looks like with you guys. No better time than today for Chanel No. 5's 100th birthday. Before we get to the unboxing and testing of this gorgeous beauty, might I remind you that if you like my content, but haven't yet, consider now subscribing to my YouTube channel. Push the subscription button, and next to it you can push the join button, become a member today, and gain access to extra perks, such as emojis, videos that you get to see that do not come to YouTube, and exclusive live streams just for you guys, as well as reruns of live streams. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob all spelled together, to gain access to those same perks. Minus the emojis, those are just limited to the members. Thank you so much to all my patrons and members who have already pledged. And thank you to all my co-unboxers and reviewers in the live chat now, because this video is being filmed live in front of a virtual audience. Thumb up this video if you're liking it thus far. Don't forget to thumb it up. The YouTube algorithm needs those thumbs if it's going to support the channel and help us grow. So you guys in the chats, are you ready for this? This is such a rare thing. I am so scared to unbox this, you guys. This is the bottom of the package. You see it says Extrait Grand Modèle. The GM stands for Grand Modèle, and this is the serial number 120351. And this is the back side of the bottle, of the box. And this is the top. One side and the other side. Ooh, okay. Oh my God, you guys. Just for comparison, look how huge this is. The 15 milliliter, okay, bottle that we have. This is how big this is. This isn't in production anymore. They don't do the 120 ml bottles anymore. That's why I'm like so hesitant to unbox it, because it doesn't exist anymore. It's not like I can just buy another one day. And it would be so expensive, because the prices of the 30 ml pure perfume, which is the biggest format you can buy before they go into these extraordinary large sizes of bottles, is around $300 for 30 ml. Now imagine 120 ml. And it has its sticker here. So this is the top. It's beautiful. It is in paper and cardboard, covered in white. So it's black cardboard and it has white paper. Maybe I should make a screenshot for, you know, because once this is opened, we don't have it anymore. So I should make a photo maybe for the thumbnail. All right, hold on. Let me just... My hair is a mess, obviously. It's not thumbnail ready, my hair. But we should definitely... I can fix the hair in post-production. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the sticker is really intact. The problem is with this sticker, we're going to have to cut through it because, of course, the box is separated in two sides, the bottom and top. The bottom of the packaging again says Extrait Grand Modèle. So as you can see, it's moving, obviously, because the lid, we can just take it off, but the sticker is keeping it in place. So what I would like to do would be to detach the sticker without cutting through it. However, I have my little scissors here, but methinks it's the seal. You gotta cut the seal. Oh, here goes nothing, you guys. I'm gonna cut it. Because, let me try to peel it off. No way, it's so stuck there. We're gonna have to cut through the Chanel logo. I'm so suffering because I'm literally gonna have to cut this entire Chanel, cut through it. Creation requires destruction, says Jack Dean. I totally agree with you. Okay, let's just do it. We're breaking the seal, the 100th birthday seal. Oh my God. Okay, listen. It's broken. Okay, let me zoom it in. Oh my God, no, you camera, you're gonna freaking stay focused. You're not gonna focus now. This historic moment is not gonna be unfocused. Oh my God, I'm seeing this for the first time together with you guys. Oh my freaking God, I can't. Holy effing oh, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, no. Ooh. You guys, this is insane. Check it out. 15 milliliter, 120 milliliter. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Can we just like for a second here, just enjoy this moment? Because this, are you kidding me? It still has, of course, its wax seal and it has all of its little, I called it the onion skin surrounding it. This is the back. Are you freaking kidding me? At the bottom, oh my God, the bottom says Chanel bottle made in France. Oh, this is so old school, you guys. It doesn't, you know, back then they didn't etch the, they didn't even etch the batch codes in it. There's a 4B on it, but that has to do with the bottle. That has nothing to do with the age. We don't know the age of this one. Judging by the stopper, it could have been 70s. It could have been from the 70s. Could have also been 80s. But we don't have the parfum written on top. It just says number 5 Chanel, which indicates that this one is even older because it didn't even have... It's not from the 50s and 60s because it would have had a much thinner stopper. Okay, so this is probably 70s. But later on, we have the addition of the parfum. Here you go, written at the bottom. First written at the top, and then at the bottom. Here we have no concentration. So this one could have been 70s. So let me do more thumbnails because I have to break the seal to open the bottle, because we're going to open the bottle. So let me do the thumbnails before we break the seal. This one is not gonna... It's not gonna do it on time. Okay. Oh wait, and then I have to do my face. And And of course, I'm going to have to take a photo of this with my iPad as well. So for the Instagram, sorry guys, we got to do this now because once I've broken the seal, I can't take these photos anymore because it's going to be broken forever. No, I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I've never come across a 120 ml bottle yet. That's how rare they are. You know, it's not something that you just go, yeah, sure, let's just buy another vintage 120 ml bottle. Okay. Let me also show you the inside of the packaging. It's all in paper and cardboard. You see how it's all wavy? This is something they did in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, I would say. In the 80s, they started using more plastics. But it has this wavy paper, cardboard too. And then it's just cardboard at the bottom to preserve the bottle. The inside of the upper part is very thick cardboard. Okay, so we're going to have to break the seal. There's no other way. I'm going to have to cut through it. So I shall be cutting at the top here. And okay, so this is done in crystal, by the way. Because the way that this stopper is cut, it's, you know, it's not rounded around the edges. It's a very sharp, every edge is super sharp, and you can only do that with crystal because it's more stable than glass. My goodness. Okay, so we're gonna, oh my God, look at this bottle. I can't. It's so amazing. Okay, so break that seal, says Jack. All right, we're gonna cut through it here at the top. Maybe I can zoom in for that. Hold on. Okay, so let me stay zoomed in. If it focuses. Okay, so I'm going to cut through here at the top. Okay, you guys, and okay, it's cut through. You have here, you see, I'm holding the little wire. It's just a thread. And now we have the wax seal with the double C. Well, it's just once. Okay, you guys. This is telling us more about the date. Wait, is it the double C? Yeah, it's just one C. So this thing, modern wax seals have the double C, but older versions have just one C on the wax seal. It's just one C instead of the double C. So this is going to help me more identify the actual age of the perfume. I'm going to have to take the wax off because underneath the wax seal, we have the entire skin thing. So this is this badrouchage concept of how they seal off every bottle. So no oxygen has been touching this for decades. Okay, so when we open it, we're going to mess with it because, okay, I'm breaking the seal now. Because once oxygen hits this baby, it's done. But now I'm so curious to smell it. Okay, I got to cut through this second cord, which is very well sealed. Okay. And the seal is off. There it is. And then we got this one last string to pull away. Oh my God. And now I'm going to take the little skin. We're going to peel the skin off. Maybe I can play the audio. I'm pulling the skin off, you guys. So you heard it a little bit, but there's still a lot more of this to peel off. Okay, here it is. Okay, let's zoom it in as I peel off. It's like a snake, finally, after decades, it's shedding its skin. And it's going to be reborn a brand new snake. It's off, you guys. The snake skin is off. Oh, and another C. Ooh, cha. This is it. We're one last step away from... I'm going to twist it open now. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I don't want to have the issue. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. It's done. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, I have a drop here. Are you ready for this? Oh my God. Okay. It's a lot. Okay, let me just put some here as well. Oh my God. I'm getting emotional. This is so fucking... Okay. I have goosebumps running through my entire body. Like my hairs are all standing up. My back is like this. I have no words how to describe the depth. Oh. Yeah, you heard the oxygen enter, Mr. Philip. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is smoky, which is something that the current formulations don't have. There's smoke in this. It's so complex. The civet is real in this one. Oh, there's a hay note. There's a lot of hay. There's oak moss. There's patchouli. The jasmine is it cuts you like a knife. Like the ylang ylang, the roses, but the smoke. That's what's so shocking to me. I've never smelled a version of a formulation of Chanel No. 5 with this amount of like a smoky hay note, which is what is so typical to Cuir de Russie. And Cuir de Russie came out just a couple of years after No. 5, also made by Ernest Beau. And Cuir de Russie has that magical... And now I know why. It took it from No. 5. No. 5 is like, how would you call it? It's like the predecessor. It's like the backbone. It's like the base coat for Cuir de Russie. Is No. 5. Now it's like that missing piece of the puzzle. It's all so clear. It also has sandalwood that is so typical for Bois des Îles. And you feel that everything stems from this. Everything that Chanel has ever made stems from this. It all begins here. And oh my God. It's insane. It's insane. It's powerful, but not overpowering. It's powerful, but it's so elegant. Trin says, don't faint, Dacob. We need you. I know I'm about to faint, you guys. Oh my God. There's no better way to celebrate No. 5's 100th birthday than to opening a 120 ml vintage bottle. I have no words. Like, it must be like time traveling smelling that. It really is, you guys. It really feels like traveling back in time. It's insane. It's insane. Oh, thank you, Jack. Says we're also happy for you. Oh, It's so textured. It's so deep. It has so many layers, but it's so quintessentially Chanel No. 5. And what is fascinating with the current formulations, which I also adore to bits, I love the current formulation of Chanel No. 5 of the pure perfume. But today it's more airy, it's more light, it's a joyful experience all round. There's no darkness in it, but this one, clever. This one has the darkness. Like the aldehydes are so fresh and sparkly, but there's that civet lurking in the background, and the sandalwood and the oak moss, and they just kind of capture those aldehydes, and they kind of like they just like in a vortex keep pulling them down. So you have this duality of this kind of the perfume wanting to be light, but then there's darkness pulling it down. Ooh, it's so gorgeous. Oh man. Yeah, they don't make this formulation anymore. They don't. You know, it's just not it anymore today. It's still beautiful in a different way. It's still Chanel No. 5 in a different way. But this, now imagine going back even further into time, into the 20s when it was first released, when it had another 100 ingredients on top of this, even more. Imagine that explosion of olfactive explosion and pleasure, when already this is incredible. It smells of everything. It's so encompassing. It's like it surrounds you fully. How else to explain this? It literally feels like you've been cocooned immediately in this protective force field of pure pleasure. Embracing the good and the bad, you know, embracing the nastiness, embracing the psychosis, embracing the fear, finding pleasure in, you know, how in ancient times when the plague was devouring the world, mostly Europe in that case, and there was no notion of bacteria back then. People didn't even know bacteria existed. And yes, the plague is a bacteria, not a virus. Yersinia pestis is its Latin name. I know, don't ask, but I'm obsessed with the aesthetics of the plague, and I'm going to get to it right now. That darkness of that time of the plague, but at the same time, back then, they didn't have television, movies, photography, obviously. So the only visuals we have of the plague is what the painters and artists of the time delivered. But painters of the time, they were taught to paint proportions, beautiful colors. Everything had symmetry, everything had balance, harmony. So imagine a depiction. Whenever I travel to Venice, I go to the churches and I visit just like Coco, I'm also obsessed with Venice. I visit the paintings in the churches, and a lot of those paintings, because Venice, you know, with the Redentore, they had a lot to deal with the plague, okay? The plague was in Venice, it hit hard. And the paintings in those churches mostly depict the plague. And you do see people dying and suffering in those paintings, but because the painters are taught to paint with harmony and proportions and beautiful colors, those visuals of death and suffering look so beautiful because they're painted with harmony and proportion. So it's such a duality. The only portrayal that we have of the 1300s, 1400s and the plague, in Venice in particular, are those paintings. And of course the manuscripts of people writing how many people deceased and died. And that's the terrible part. But the visual part of the plague comes through these paintings. And these paintings render the most beautiful, because proportionate, aesthetic of decay and death. So you're tormented by these visuals because what you see portrayed is human pain and suffering, but it's painted in such a beautiful way that you also love how it looks. And for an artist to mess with your mind and your morals that way by portraying something so terrible, but utilizing a technique that renders it so beautiful, that's art. That's this. It's that beautiful painting of something that tells a story of suffering and pain. That's Chanel No. 5. Especially in the older concentrations. Ooh, shivers down my spine. I'm telling you guys, I wish we had Odorama so you could smell it through the screen with me. I mean, this thing is insane. Insane. Insanely beautiful. Painfully beautiful. Painfully beautiful. Let me get to the chats. Trebi says, full circle, OMG. Yes, their best art. Jacqueline says, character is developed in darkness. Always, always. Character is always developed best in darkness. Arksin says, they say that when artists feel pain and so on, that's when they make great art. Yes, mostly. Mostly it's through the darkness that you create something, that you give light, that you shed light onto topics. And that's, art is shedding light onto, art is all about shedding light on darkness, unveiling the darkness, showing the dark, not keeping it hidden, but showing it. And the artist that sheds light on darkness is a good artist. Hélène French says, it is the Joconde of the perfumes. Yes, it's very much Leonardo da Vinci, isn't it? What a monumental video in time, says Jack. Helena says, you describe it so well that I can smell it from here. Thank you, Helena. Kurshan says, hi, I just made it home from errands. Welcome to the unboxing and review. Hi, Dacob. Great to see you. Looking great as always. Thank you so much, Sign Language Boy. Art in a bottle. Sometimes when I walk into my closet, I just look at the bottle and daze off thinking of the history, art, and pain in No. 5. Oh my God. You guys, it's painfully beautiful. Painfully beautiful. Just... oh, the bottle in your hand is like saying, I know I am this beauty, right? The bottle knows. I know. It's one of those, it knows. It knows exactly what it is. It knows exactly what it is. Trebi says, I'm so glad you have this beautiful vintage. What an occasion to unbox it with you guys. It's such an honor for me to be able to share this with you and to share this moment with you. This is never going to happen again. Chanel No. 5's 100th birthday is today, 5th of May, 2021. No better occasion to unbox this than today. And it's never going to happen again because, as I said in my other videos, you know, it's not like we're going to live that long to see another 100 birthdays. All of us that are watching now while I'm filming this live, this is our time. It's the now. It's the now. It's the here. It's this moment that we share. This is the magic. Other people will have other magic in another 100 years. And some other Dacob in 100 years, if humanity still exists, might just be sharing this love and passion with his community or her community when it happens. But we will be long gone. We are just going to be literally dust. I don't think there will be much memory left of us. Maybe through our children, if we have children. So we today become a part of the memory of Chanel No. 5. So one day in 100 years, our passion for it and our love for it imbues its DNA. So even if only on a subconscious cosmic level, somewhere down the line in 100 years when somebody else is reviewing a vintage bottle of Chanel No. 5, without knowing that I ever existed, that maybe none of y'all's ever existed, without even knowing that this video ever existed, because YouTube isn't going to exist forever. These videos are all going to be gone as well. Still, No. 5 will still exist. I predict this here and now. If humanity exists in 100 years, so shall No. 5 when it celebrates its 200th birthday. And within its DNA is this moment now that we share together now. We are part of its DNA now. So in another 100 years, when somebody smells it and reviews it on another video, another platform, or who knows how things are going to look like, even if nobody will actively, consciously know who we were, we are going to be a little particle inside of that perfume. So we are part of the memory of this perfume. And this a part of its pain, a part of its pleasure. So it's not just that it's us spending the money to buy a perfume today and giving the money to the rich CEOs of the brand. We are also inside of this DNA. And this is something that is not spoken about enough. People just consume things. They buy an entity produced by somebody else and then they consume it. I see things differently. I see things as a transposition of the soul as well. I put a part of my energy onto this object too. So I become a part of it as well. And my intentions, my energy becomes a part of it as well. They meld together. So yes, I will be a part of that Chanel No. 5 bottle that will be shown in another 100 years. My name will not be spoken. My name will not even be whispered. But I will be in that perfume together with Coco, together with all of you guys. Because that's what perfumes truly are all about. It's about that connection. And once you blend and merge together with it, you are part of it for all eternity. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you've liked this unboxing. I'm just super emotional. I can't say much more because this was so special for me. You know, it's been years in the making, and it was meant to be that I found this auction, that I got this bottle, that I won the auction. It was just meant to be that I get to share this moment with you guys. You know, thank you guys so much. Yes, the metamorphosis, says Paris Amaro. Oh, so powerful, so beautiful. Said that it hits me so hard, really, says Russell Clara. Thank you. Trent says, I got goosebumps by listening to Dacob. Thank you. Letty just tiered up to membership tier 2. Thank you so much, Letty, for becoming tier 2 member. Arksim said, what a way. You became a tier 2 member in the most symbolic of videos, Letty. You're clever. You're going to get consecrated as the tier 2 member of the Chanel No. 5 unboxing. Very clever. Imagine Coco was wearing this perfume in her office, smoking, drinking brandy, and listening to the radio. Goosebumps down my spine, you guys. Thank you so much. Thumb up this video if you liked it. And subscribe to my channel. You can also push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. Also join me on Patreon, superdacob all spelled together, to get access to extra perks. Amongst the many perks you get is being listed here in the scrolling bar at the end of every video as the co-producer of the Fashion Bunker. You can also follow me on Instagram, superdacob all spelled together, but also on my Chanel dedicated Instagram profiles. One called Coco Chanel is in my house, all spelled together, dedicated to my Chanel collection. And the other one called Coco Chanel Privé, dedicated to the life of Coco Chanel. This is such an emotional moment. It's the love of my life, you know, and Coco is the love of my life. And I have the feeling not only are we bringing our love for perfumes and the love for this perfume back into rigor and vigor, but we're also, because it's its 100th birthday, but we're also in some way, shape or form, I would wish that we are also in some way, shape or form bringing back to life Coco herself, her memory, her energy, her vitality, her genius, her trials and tribulations as well, because she loved to wear No. 5. As her niece always said, Auntie Coco would always wear Chanel No. 5. Always on her neckerchief, on her handkerchief, in her pockets. She would perfume her gloves with it, her clothes, her scarves. She would even throw some drops into the fireplace, into the bathtub. Just like we are becoming a part of the history of Chanel No. 5 in the future, so is Coco already now. When we smell this, we do smell Coco, the woman, as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.